What's up, y'all? What's poppin'? All that hot shit. I'm back at it again with another video. No, I was just playing. Let me tell y'all, see how I'm sweating? Come on, let me get right. When I tell y'all it's humid as hell outside, like it's hot and it just finished raining, so you know that weather is just terrible. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of weather right there really give me very much an attitude. But it's July 4th, feel what I'm saying? My family downstairs and they celebrating all that type of shit. We got a bunch of cooked food. We're actually gonna go outside and do them fireworks as soon as it gets darker right now. This is what it look like outside right now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not dark yet, but you know, it should be getting dark around, I want to say 8:45ish. It's currently 8:16. I might show y'all everybody if they want to be on camera and stuff, but if they don't, I understand that we gotta respect that. And hopefully I don't get copyrighted because I ain't got time with this YouTube shit. I promise you. This is how fucking hot it is outside out there. It should be no reason. It's giving Satan's ass crack. Like I can't do it. I can't. I ain't here for me, but I don't really celebrate the 4th like that. I'm just really here to just get drunk. For real, for real. My family is Jamaican, so y'all already know how to. I already know how that's gonna go, feel me? Yo, why my puppy scared? Cause there's too many people and too much loud noises and stuff over there. Look at her. Mommy, watch out. Look. They over here arguing and stuff, child. Y'all, everybody say hey to the camera. Say hey.
This is me on my first drink.
I'm crying, go ahead. Oh.
This is my first drink.
It's a video. Y'all good. Y'all can do. It's a video. Y'all valid.
This is my first drink.
Come on. Everybody take out a shot. Go ahead. Come on, Titan. Yeah, Titan. It's Titan. Yo, Titan, get him on there. This right here is my food, feel me? We got the little mac and cheese, we got the rice and peas and the baked barbecue chicken. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to smash.
Hey guys, I look like Satan. On her. Michael Jordan!
Damn! Okay. Oh, shake them hips. Y'all, look at my puppy. She has anxiety. Ooh. Come on, lip gloss is popping. Oh, word of little mama. Yeah. People are downstairs. Everybody's moving and stuff like that. It's starting to get hot and stuff. So I understand why it would feel overwhelming for her. So she really just in here chilling. Stink. I know. She just like me. Oh, okay. Come on. Just because you've been having a rough time. Come on. No. Y'all. Lulu! Come on, drone. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's recording. All right.
Wait, you just like the shit closed like that?
I'm scared. I ain't gonna cap.
Why is it lighting so slow?
If that come over here, it's clip. Human shield is crazy.
Dynamite, bro.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. That was nice.
It's wet? Oh, it is wet on that side. You see that? That corner is wet. Can you take that? Can you like somehow get rid of that firecracker right there?
Damn.
Oh no. Who wants to be there for the dumb shit you're about to do right now? Bro, you know what you're doing? You're going straight to the on button and just clicking it. You're good. Now do the other side.
Ooh, it's the rollaway. I'm fucking crying. Ooh.
Now, now,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's poppin', y'all? As y'all can see, I'm in a whole new different location. You feel what I'm saying? Actually, I'm actually back home with my mom and my family and stuff like that. I wanted to spend the summertime with them. I just felt like in the space that I was in, for real, I just need to be around family and stuff. But we're not gonna get really into that. I feel like that's just something for like a whole separate little video. But for right now, I feel like today I want to do a reaction. Somebody actually sent me this link because I don't know. It's about a TV show called From. I don't know if you guys heard of that or whatever the case may be. I don't know how long ago it came out. Matter of fact, hold on. My phone. Let's see what time. Let's see when it came out for real. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. It came out last year. So it's fairly fresh, fairly new. So we're going to actually watch the recap of season 1. I'm just going to see what the hype is. First of all, I won't even lie to y'all. I can't even see. Word of my day. So we going to put this shit on right quick. Yes, ma'am. It's giving librarian. Hold on. Looking at it now, for real. We about to get into it. The fuck? If y'all hear anything outside my hold on. I just want to let y'all know, for a public disclaimer, if you guys hear anything in the background, that's because my brother is having a party downstairs. I get this in real quick because I'm trying to get drunk. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into it.
In the town, Frank, one of the residents of the town, being drunk, is not able to make it back home before dark. We see his wife closing the windows of the house, while her daughter hears someone at the window, and as she looks, she finds an old woman claiming to be her
already. That would have pissed me off already, because how you see a stranger at the window and your first instinct is to go closer to them. Sister girl, your mother ever never told you that you're not supposed to talk to strangers, girl?
asking her to allow her to come in. Before her mother could stop her, Megan opens the window, and we get to see
and then you want to let her in?
In the morning, as Frank returns home, Sheriff Boyd
yo, pause.
that both his daughter and his wife were brutally killed. We also get to see the Matthews family driving cross country in their RV, and on their way, they encounter a fallen tree blocking the road. It forces them to a detour, and they find themselves passing through a creepy town. Sheriff Boyd tells Jim that he needs to follow the road in order to reach the highway. Jim drives along the road, only to find
whenever somebody say West Bubblefuck, this is exactly what they talking about. Because what is this?
Thinks that he might have missed a turn, and as they go again, they find themselves back in the town again and again. Jim, being frustrated, decides to go back.
They in a simulation or something?
While the sheriff, along with his deputy Kenny, gets ready to stop them. Thus, they put down a spike strip. But before they could get back in town again, they encounter another car on the road that runs them off the road, causing the RV to flip and crash.
Oh!
The driver of the car is able to get to the town in order to get help. Boyd heads towards the accident site, while he tells Kenny to reach there with help, as they need to rush, since it will be dark soon. Reaching there, Boyd finds that there was another passenger in the car, and he is quite high. While in the RV, Jim is stuck, and Tabitha is knocked unconscious. Their daughter Julie is not harmed, but their son Ethan has his leg pierced.
Oh, wow.
Boyd gets Julie out, while Kenny also reaches there, along with the town's Dr. Christie, town's priest Father Christie, and Boyd's son Ellis. They are able to bring out Tabitha also, but with Ethan's leg being stuck, there is no way for them to free him before dark. Boyd is able to get the Matthews family to split up, telling them that they have to be indoors before dark. As Kenny returns with the group, he forgot about the spike strips. Thus they had to run on foot, and are barely able to make it to the colony house. While Boyd takes shelter in the RV, along with Jim and Christy, as Christy works on Ethan's leg. As night falls, Jim starts to hear people calling him outside the RV. Boyd lets him know that those are not humans, but shape-shifting monsters who hunt for sports, and they want him to let them in. But as the stone he placed is there, they cannot get in uninvited. Back at the colony house, Tabitha, Julie, and unconscious Jade are separated and tied down. Donna, the colony's leader, explains to Tabitha that this is their protocol for the first night, in order to ensure everyone's safety, including theirs. She tells her how a mysterious fallen tree has brought every one of them into the town, with no way for them of leaving, and they are now trapped in the town.
Now what?
She tells her about
I'm not even gonna lie. If you came to me and told me some shit like that, I wouldn't even fight. Real shit. Like, I'd be like, man, somebody do the job for me. Feel what I'm saying? Like, what? How you gonna tell me that I came into a city that I didn't even want to be in for real? I didn't even know y'all was here. Y'all gonna tell me I can't leave? Who? Man.
Shape-shifting monsters who come out to hunt in the night, and how a mysterious stone that Boyd found keeps them safe and acts as a shield. Meanwhile, Julie is creeped out by one of the oldest survivors of the town, Victor. Fatima,
I ain't gonna
seeing
lie,
her
he
stare,
look weird.
cuts her free and shows her the paintings of Ellis in order to make her feel comfortable. On the other hand, at the town's clinic, Sarah is looking after Toby, the driver of the car who caused the accident. But Sarah, hearing voices in her head, kills Toby.
Yo,
and opens
what?
the door, allowing the monsters to enter.
Nah, we not just gonna wait. Hold on, stop talking, gang. Hello? What just happened? Cause we just skipped wild steps just now. What the fuck just happened? Like, it's not funny, but it's like what?
And assured her that if she does this, they will be able to leave the town and go back home. As the day breaks,
so she like
the
schizophrenic or
Matthew family
something?
is reunited, and
I'm asking y'all like y'all know.
With them being in the colony house, we find that Ethan could see a mysterious boy in white outside his window.
Nah, and he's just standing there smiling, happy-go-lucky.
Finds its door open. As he goes in, he finds that his father was killed by the monsters, along with others. Father Khatri takes Jim and Tabitha on a tour of the town and explains to them that in an upcoming ritual, they will get a chance to choose between living at the colony house as a community or shifting to a private house in the town. As they go through the town, they also come across a strange structure, and Father Khatri tells them that it is their only form of punishment in the town, where the culprit is confined overnight and left for the monsters, and they might be using it for the first time to punish Frank. As
they just made a makeshift coffin, bro.
Boyd is not willing to punish Frank, as he made the box only for deterrence and not for actual punishment. But Frank,
he looked wild familiar. I'm not gonna
wants
lie.
to go in the box.
I don't know what movie I seen
Donna
him from, but he
explains the
dead look
situation
familiar.
to a now conscious Jade, but being a wealthy and entitled software developer, he doesn't believe her and assumes that the town is an escape room arranged by his friend Toby. Ethan interacts with Victor and learns that he thinks that the trees are moving closer to the house. In addition, getting to know from Ethan about the boy he saw, Victor is quite intrigued. At the choosing day ceremony, Julie goes against her parents and chooses to stay in the colony house, instead of choosing to be with her family at a townhouse. Jade, finding everything to be a prank, causes a scene. It is when Kenny brings him to his friend's grave, hoping to prove to him that this is the reality, and later, he takes him in at his house.
I picked the software engineering program because they pay very well. It's a...
While at night, Frank, being in the box, is killed by the monsters.
Yo!
Jim takes Ethan to the town's diner. It is where Victor shows him a photo he drew of a boy, and Ethan tells him that he is the same boy he saw. We get to know that Victor came to the town when he was very young, and we see him surrounded by the corpses of many residents, while he sees the boy in white, who invites him to play. Jim, seeing Victor talking with his son, is quite upset, and tells him never to approach his son again. Back at the colony house, Julie begins to have regrets when she learns that the residents share everything and live communally. But finding a friend in Fatima, she was quite happy. As Tabitha reaches there, they get into an argument, and she tells her mother that she knows that Jim and her are separating. We also get to know that they lost a baby boy, and because of it, they grew apart. As Tabitha returns home, she gets into an argument with Jim, while Victor takes Ethan away to search for the boy in the woods. In the woods, Victor shows Ethan a tree, and he calls it the faraway tree, and it can teleport anything to another random place.
Oh, that's fire.
Jim and Tabitha, searching for Ethan in the woods, are surrounded by wild dogs, but Victor scares them off with a gun, and they are reunited with their son. They later sit down with Boyd in order to know more about each other.
Nigga, I hope you say thank you. What? I just saved your son's life after you just sat here and choked me up the other... Yo, chill.
Sarah recovers at the clinic and decides to spend the night there in order to avoid her brother. Jim, along with his family, in order to figure things out, start writing questions on the wall for whom they seek answers. They also get to know that chicken and another farm animals magically appear at the edge of the town. In addition, Jim also discovered that there are no wires in any of the electrical equipments. While Victor digs a set of graves outside the colony house, telling Donna that they need to prepare, that the town has no
Victor, don't piss me off, gangster.
As the vehicle which got there have number plates from all across the country, and were driving to different locations when they ended up there. As they were talking, the radio emits static, and Jade takes the radio with him. Sarah,
Jade is getting me tight, and I don't even know who his character is.
If
like,
she would do one bad thing for the whole town to go home. Christy, being away from her fiancé, tells Sarah that if it will allow everyone to go home, she would definitely do it. Sarah later goes to Matthew's house and takes Ethan to the farm. Her brother, feeling guilty, confesses to Father Kotri and tells him everything his sister has done.
You are.
And as he looks for his sister, he learns that she has gone to the farm along with Ethan. Sarah, being at the farm, tricks and locks Tabitha up in a barn. But his brother reaches there before she could harm him.
So she was gonna kill
In the
Ethan?
struggle, Sarah accidentally kills her brother. While Ethan runs off.
Sarah, you're getting me tight, bro. Like, not gonna lie, pause. Not gonna lie, she would have had to bounce. She would have had to bounce, I'm not gonna lie, because now you're a liability. Why is it that you, like, you of all the people, you out here tweaking over being like that? Sarah, you gotta bounce. I'm not gonna lie, you gotta dip. I'm sorry.
Which is the farm, only to find Sarah's brother being killed by her. As the rest of the town got there, Father Kotri tells everyone that Sarah escaped into the woods.
And leave her.
Boyd assures Jim that if she returns, she will be put in the box.
She out here just killing, just taking everybody out. Like, let her crash out in the woods.
He tells her that his brother told him everything, even about the voices she hears. He explains to her that the modern Bible is composed of 73 books, and as per his theory, the townspeople are being tested by God in order to formulate a new 74th book.
Sick of all the ads.
Oh my God, yes!
In order to formulate a new 74th book. But in order to be sure, he wants her to prove to him that the voices she hears are indeed real, and not something she has made up. The voices prove their existence by making Sarah draw a bag that Father Kotri buried when he first arrived, and no one knew about it apart from him.
So she...
On the other hand, Jade asks for Jim's help in order to fix
she
the radio,
possessed or something?
hoping
like,
that they might
on?
get a signal, and in order to get the required parts, they strip down the car in which Jade arrived. Jim climbs up on a tree in order to look for a signal, while Jade starts hallucinating and feels he is being chased by a Civil War-era soldier.
Yo, what?
In addition, he also sees a strange symbol in a tree. Despite Jade running away, Jim is able to test the radio, and he gets a static signal. Later, as Jade draws the symbol he saw, Kenny's mother Tianchen notices the same at the diner, and shows him a discarded notebook with similar drawings, which was there in the belonging. Left
I don't know why, but this is giving me very much Gravity Falls.
Tabitha,
I think it's the
dropping off
book.
the belongings of Frank's family, finds a bracelet there, and she gets quite spooked by it. As Jim returns home.
I'll tell you something, if you practice anything in terms of spirituality, you know if you see things, especially jewelry, in a place where you have no business being, why would you touch it? Answers. Quickly. Because you feel like, come on. Come on. It's like you asking for something to be attached to you, gang. Damn.
But they're digging a hole in the basement to find where the electric power lines lead, hoping to get some kind of an answer. And we get to know that the bracelet she found was
so we just
made by
playing
her
hot
for
potato
Jim,
with the
which
random
she lost
bracelet
when
now?
Julie was born. We also learn that Boyd has a tremor in his hand, and he thinks that it might be an early onset of Parkinson's.
Oh.
Thus he decides to venture deep on foot into the jungle, hoping to find a way out. But Kenny, losing his father already, gets quite upset by this, as he thinks it's a suicide mission. Boyd, seeing him upset, lets him know that he is suffering from an extremely rare case of early onset Parkinson's. Thus he wants to try his luck.
So we just gonna act like the random car, not just in the pool right now?
While at the colony house, we get to see a resident named Kevin, and he has developed feelings for one of the monsters outside.
Kevin, I know you're not that ass. Kevin, if you open that door.
That the radio got static, but in order to transmit the signal far, they need to build a larger tower for the antenna. Jim also helps out Tabitha in digging the basement of the house, hoping to find the location where the wire leads to. Father Kotri tells Boyd about Sarah and the voices she hears. He tells him that he has her imprisoned, and he believes her. In addition, he wants to join him in his expedition along with Sarah, as he feels that Sarah, with the help of the voices, will be able to help them find a way out. While Jade finds a photograph in the discarded notebook, and Tian Chen points out Victor in the back of the photo, when he was very young. Back at the colony house, the residents are celebrating the first anniversary of Fatima's arrival in the town.
Oh, I remember they used to make those shits in like elementary school.
Resident, causing both Ellis and Julie to become jealous.
Yeah.
While Kevin, being convinced by the monster invites her in.
Kevin, you're
The
getting me.
monster kills her
I would want to
and
have to
leaves the
shake
window
with
open
him.
for others to come in. Monsters.
You're gonna
get
have to
inside
meet
the
me outside
colony
for that
house,
30. Why
kill
would you
many of
open
the
the door
residents.
knowing you're not supposed to?
Donna is able to get a
Pause,
few
run
of
that
them,
back.
kills him, and leaves the window open for others to come in. Monsters getting inside the colony house kill many of the residents. Donna is able to get a few of them away in a van. Ellis and Fatima survive by barricading themselves in the colony house foyer with the magical stone. Victor helps out Julie, and he follows the boy in white and they go into the woods. Victor instructs Julie to get inside the faraway tree, and as she gets in, she is transported to a root cellar. Donna reaches the sheriff's station with the survivors from the house. As
I would have
Boyd
used
and
that for
Father
a smoke
Cotry let them in,
spot.
a
I ain't gonna
monster
lie.
kills Father Cotry. As a new day dawns, Boyd, knowing Father Cotry's wishes, gets Sarah out and tells her that he plans to venture out into the woods, and as per the father's wishes he will take her with him. Fatima, knowing that Boyd will be leaving, asks his son Ellis to reconcile with him before it's too late. And in a flashback, we get to see Boyd, his wife Abby, and Ellis arriving in the town just minutes before nightfall. They are stopped by Father Cotry, who is able to get them to a concealed cellar, and they survive for the first night. In the morning, Father Cotry and Donna explain the reality of the town to them. Boyd, being retired from the armed forces and having experience in setting up camps, takes up the leadership role to help the townspeople survive.
See, I would have been dumb tight. If I'm over here minding my business, you stop me, tell me I gotta come in. Yeah, you saved my life, but now you're gonna put that much pressure on me? Bro, you have to chill. I'm not gonna lie, you have to chill.
Begins organizing the town's
Like, we
resources.
literally could have just died last night. You telling me that I'm supposed to be y'all leader? I'm supposed to be y'all protector? Who? Man, what?
Find livestock at the edge of the town. As he takes more responsibilities,
Now we
he
both
was able
holding
to
our
give
necklace,
lesser
hold
time
on.
to his family. Ellis tells him that his mother's mental health is declining. Boyd tells him not to worry, and that he will be back before nightfall. But Boyd is not able to make it back, as he got lost in the woods overnight. He took refuge inside a cave while surrounded by monsters. It is here he discovered the magical stones and their protective effect. As he returns to town the next morning, he finds that his wife Abby was shooting the people of the town,
Yo,
convinced
Abby!
that she is trapped in a nightmare.
Abby thought she was on some
Boyd
John
tries to
Wick
stop
shit.
her, but Abby ignores him, and as she was about to shoot Ellis, Boyd shoots and kills her. In the present, Ellis reconciles with his father before he ventures out in the woods. Kenny takes the role of the new sheriff, while Jade has not been able to find Victor. Later, Jim and Jade explain the plan to build a radio tower to the people of the town. The people of the town help them out in building the tower on the roof of the colony house, as it is the highest point there. They are able to scavenge most of the resources, but are not able to sort out a way of providing it power. It is Tian Chen who gives Jade the idea to use the electricity from the colony house to power up their radio tower. While in the woods, Boyd and Sarah reach the cave where he first found the magical stones, and this is the furthest anyone has ever ventured into the woods from the town. As they go in deeper, they find a tree with small bottles dangling from the branches.
See, that's that shit I be talking. That's what I be talking
Sarah
about.
has
Why would you
another
touch it, gang?
When Sarah wakes up, she finds herself in a tent with Boyd, as they prepare to spend the night in the woods. Boyd tells Sarah that the bottles had scraps of paper in them with one dating back to 1864. While Sarah tells him that this time, the voice she heard was of a female and she had never heard her before. She tells him that the voice instructed her to tell Boyd that his plan was a mistake and there are worse things in the forest than the monsters, and then she addresses him with a nickname that his wife Abby used to call him. But before he could comprehend the same, their tent is attacked by an unseen force.
Nah.
When the assault ceases, the tent
They
is
would have
lit
had to take
from
me
the
that
outside,
night.
and the two hear a loud horn. Back in the town, with the problem of power being solved, they are hoping to finish the work on the tower and send a transmission before nightfall. While Ellis proposes to Fatima, and she accepts the same.
Nah, pause. Wasn't she just kissing on old shorty just a while ago? DTB, that's all I gotta say. DTB.
Kenny also makes an advance on Christy, but she lets him know that she is already engaged and thus cannot be involved with him.
Period, Christy.
Boyd and Sarah get out of the tent in the morning, only to discover they are in an area of forest covered by spider webs.
Nah, see, because one thing about me is I hate spiders. I cannot stand spiders. I have very extreme arachnophobia. I don't care how small it is. If I was to wake up and I was to see that, Nobody would have, man, my soul would have catapulted out of my body, I promise you. That shit would have somersaulted, front flipped even. I'm telling you, I'm not playing with y'all. That shit is crazy. I hate spiders with, like, it's just, I don't know. Something that could just walk up a wall with 8 legs, and it's... I can't do it, I can't do it.
Boyd is bitten by a spider, and he becomes delirious, but Sarah is able to help him push through. And
That's how I be thinking if a spider touched me.
Back in the town,
That's how I think I'm
the
at.
radio tower is finally set up, and Jim wants to send out a transmission before the storm could approach them. As Jim transmits, he reaches someone on the radio, but the voice addresses him by his name and warns him that Tabitha should not be digging. Hearing this, Jim rushes back to the house.
Nah, saying the government is
While
crazy.
at the house, as Tabitha digs, the floor collapses, and she finds herself in a cave. She is surprised to see Victor in the caves, who tells her that they are not safe, as the monsters live inside the caves.
Yo, Victor just be teleporting,
While Boyd
like...
and Sarah are able to find a lighthouse. But with the storm upon them, Sarah, following the instruction of the boy in the white, asks Boyd to get in a faraway tree. And as the season ends, we see Jim reaching his house, but not being able to find his wife. Boyd being transported into a shaft, where he is trapped. And a bus arriving at the town's diner. Thanks for watching. And if you liked it, please subscribe.
Pause. Me? In there? Nah, Boyd is better than me, I won't lie. Cause that's crazy. That's crazy. I wouldn't even fight, I ain't gonna cap. Boyd, you got it. You feel what I'm saying? But I guess that's the end of the video, whatever the case may be. This is actually very interesting. What is this, a show? Yeah, it's a show. This is actually a very interesting show, I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely watch it for real. I like things that give me like thriller, eerie, suspenseful type of stuff. I like things like this. I don't know. I would definitely tune in. But let me know if y'all like the video and whatnot. I definitely got some more bangers coming for y'all. We out here, feel me?